Right? Hey, I'm actually on time. I am actually on time, but froth my cream. So I'll be right back. I just gotta go grab my coffee. Took a little bit longer than expected. And welcome to COVID and Coffee Morning Check-In. Like I said, the title does have to change because this COVID's gonna be out of here. And I'm not. So, what are we working on today? Actually, a couple of things. A couple of things only because I had actually forgotten that I had one particular piece that I hope makes a difference on that bug right there. You know, my drag bug. Hoon's tires, they are on order. Annoyingly, it's the waiting game now because delivery is like 3 weeks out. It's insane. What are you doing out here? You almost killed yourself. What are you doing, huh? All right. Let's get this started. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my coffee. And I will be right back. See? We got it right there. Got some fresh coffee. Got to pour in a little bit of the cream stuff here. Look at that, huh? Isn't that nice? That's the way I drink coffee. All right, here. Let's get this going. Like I had already said, good morning to everybody. I'll have to see who's on the chat here, if there's anybody here. For COVID and Coffee, can you believe it's actually episode 11? So that means I've done this 12 times. I know it doesn't seem like the math works out, but it does. It's episode 11, but it's technically 12 episodes. Let's see, my videos. You know what's funny is, like I was literally saying I've got the bug, because I actually do. Nice! What do we got here? Now see, that's a good advertisement right there. Come on, man. Black Rifle Company? Advertisement? I'm actually thinking about buying into it myself. Skip the ad. I'm actually thinking about buying into it myself. What do we got here? So, like I kind of do that thing. Let's see who was first. There's going to be two firsts, I think. Because obviously somebody... Yup. James George. James George signed in at 9:36. Holy smokes. I think that was literally right when I did the thumbnail for it. Amped RC, pass the coffee, you know it, man. Trash Ninja, good morning to you. Amped RC, yep. Background music, the wind chimes, right. I wish I could really do some background music, like for real, like maybe play like Godsmack or Mudvayne or something like that in the background to kind of get you going, to kind of get you amped. Will's Hobby. Did you change your thing again? Will's Hobby Bullet now. RC, that's got to be you, right? I think you keep changing your name. Good morning to you. That's actually not that bad out right now. The iPad's at 100%, which that's a good thing. Dan McDonough, good morning to you. Kurtz RC, Earl Moorhead, what's going on? D-Yo is here. I hope I'm saying that right. D-Yo. I think it's D-Yo. I'm assuming that's how it's done. Flying Fortress. Hector Santos. Jerry VRC, what's going on, guy? Stayed up too late last night. Was binge watching RC Girl. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Build it, break it, fix it. What's going on, man? Build it. So I definitely have. I've got the bug. Like I said, you already know I've got the bug, but yeah, I don't know what to do about it either, because I feel like I want to make my own drag car, because I have ideas and I have thoughts in my head. I just don't know if it's plausible. It's not like I've got a CNC machine. I'm not going to make my parts out of 3D print stuff, because that just will not survive what I want to put it through. So it's not going to be anything that's even remotely close to Earl Moorhead's Primal Dragster, but I want to do like either pro stock, like, pro stock eliminator style, or a top fuel dragster is going to be out of the. That's not going to work for me, because if you watch Earl's videos, and if you watch any Primal Dragster size video, the turning radius, obviously they're not designed to turn. So it takes Earl like 3 roads worth of road, or 3 road width to steer that thing. So, and I can't believe it, Earl. I can't believe that crashed, man. And your chute, it almost seems like the chute needs to be out of a different, lighter material and maybe bigger. You should do a troubleshoot, right? Come on, guy. I know you can figure it out. Make a couple phone calls. Someone out there can make Earl a custom chute for his Primal. But that was a riot. I hated like literally seeing that thing, because obviously it was off in the distance, and I'm looking at it on a phone. I mean, your heart must have dropped, man. Like I know mine would have, if my, granted, what you paid for it still doesn't matter. I mean, that's what, a $1,200 dragster, or more, maybe more. I don't know. But if mine flipped, I think my heart just would have went right down. Oh, the stream looks like junk. Must be a internet heavy day or something. From what I'm seeing, the stream looks like junk. Alice in Chains, right? There's so many different groups that I'd play. But you just, you can't. You can't unless you want to get strikes on your thing. There's so many bands that I would play. RC Outlaws, what's going on, man? Yeah, I saw that. I saw you were a new subscriber. Thank you for that, man. That's awesome. Build a drag / no, see, that's just it. I I don't want to do something that everybody else has done. I know that would be so easy. Well, you know, not easy, but I know that would be just the easy route. I want to. There's obviously, so there's parts that you definitely need if you want to build some type of attachment, and I don't feel like robbing parts off of, you know, other vehicles to create this, but if there's a way to figure out some kind of front suspension, so that's a big thing right there. Front suspension right down to, I mean, not going to really need a servo saver, right? Just something that's going to move the wheels. And then even front suspension wise, you know, I shouldn't really need anything as far as shocks. And if I did, that'd be so, you know, short throw that it almost seems like it would be pointless to have shocks in the front. For the type of, you know, driving or whatever drag race thing that I had in mind. Who knows? I mean, this is that thing where I I don't know. I know I can see it in my head. Um, I've even thought about, you know, the Traxxas funny car. I thought about getting that. Um, but then it's buying one, and I don't really want to buy one. I want to make one. I've gone on a couple of websites, and I just can't seem to find what I think is in my head that I want. Um, I know I actually had some parts that I could probably use, but I don't know. You know what I mean? It's tough. It's tough trying to figure it out. I'd like to just somehow figure out and see if I can make something. I do actually want it to be a solid axle. I don't want dog bones or anything like that. Um, or at least I feel like I'd want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just what I'm seeing in my mind. It probably, I don't know, probably won't happen, but it's those thoughts. It's that vision. It's looking at that Kyosho, right? So that Kyosho, building that Tomahawk kit, it gave me some thoughts. Like, if I could design something with rails and then figure out, you know, a couple of aluminum plates, you know what I mean? Cut them out. You know, obviously it'll be, you know, cutting them out with like, well, actually, nah, I don't know. I have a plasma cutter, but it'll probably blow right through it. You know what I'm saying? Just like trying to figure it out. I just don't know. I don't know. I want to do it though. Oh, right. Jury VRC almost cried. RC sick. What's going on, man? Start off with some Def Leppard or AC/DC. There you go. Throwing a little Metallica in the mix. Right. Yeah, I'm definitely realizing that as far as that Kaiju goes. I do not have enough road because by the time I'm able to, because you got to baby it on 6S. I mean, it's you know, being a short wheelbase, it's obviously a wheelie monster. So once I get to almost being able to full trigger it, I'm already running out of road, and I kind of almost semi panic. So I give it like whatever's left in the trigger, and it just, I mean, you saw it. I tried it a bunch of times. I don't even know how I got up to 53, seeing that yesterday I got 50. So I got 50 twice. I got a 47 and a 49 or something like that. So I don't want to change too much on the truck. I do have to change the toe on the front though. I think I got a little bit too much excessive toe. It's starting to it's doing the little wander thing. And I'm not sure what's going on with that. I don't know if that's from, you know, all my cartwheels. I got Gus's custom creation was pretty much telling me, or he put it in a message or something, I think on the YouTube there that well, at least I got a record for cartwheels. I think cartwheels like no tomorrow, right? And then, you know, breaking the bumper off, that was inevitable. I kind of knew that was happening. If I remember right, I'm pretty sure I saw some cracks on those lower pieces. Every RC guy, every RC crashes. Right, if you run it hard, right. Yeah, but your crash was obviously a total mistake, man. And it was that panic situation where here's the chute laying on the ground, and you're like, oh crap. I'm telling you, I mean, your heart must have dropped. It must have been like, oh my God, no. With all your kaiju videos, you had to buy one. There you go. Good. I'm telling you, man. There's certain vehicles out there that, you know, like the DB Pro, the kaiju. Holy smokes. You know what I mean? Those pretty damn good vehicles, even for the price. You know, granted, you know the Losi's kind of up there, but I mean, it's worth it, you know. But that kaiju, it does have, you know, its small little minor issues. It's not perfect. Nothing is. Even the 2020 Corvette's not perfect either. You know, I don't think there was actually ever a recall on my truck. So I got an 06 F350, big black. Can you see it in the shot? Yeah, you can actually see it. It's behind me. There was actually never a recall on that truck. It did have a bunch of TSBs, but that's, well, just because it's FORD, you know? But any vehicle does. Asterian's here. What's going on, guy? How are you doing? You barely check in anymore, brother. Hope you're doing all right. You got to be losing your mind on lockdown. What's the LCG chassis? What is that for 39 bucks? LCG. A conversion kit? A conversion kit for what? If you build it, they will come, right? Come on, Earl. With your dragster? Look at how many hits you're getting on that thing. You could probably just post up you doing like circles around it and people would flock to it. Gotta get some nice close-ups on that thing. You're building another drag slash now. Now, is that something that's from scratch? Like, do you just buy like the chassis and then all the, like, what do you gotta do? Well, I guess I'll have to wait for the video. Gus's Custom Creations, guy, what's going on? Good morning to you. Yeah, so our road, the speed limit is 15 miles an hour. It's funny. When I said that too, I was gonna say something along the lines, "I'm the turtle police here." I think Earl knows what that is. Turtle police. Gonna start yelling at people. Gonna start taking out kids' ankles. I have looked up RJ speed, and from what I limitedly saw, it's too much money for, you know, maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Too much money for what I'm thinking. I'm more along that lines of like, I just want to literally just want to build something, man. I want to be cheap. Like, and I know that sounds weird, but I want to fabricate something. Like, I literally just want to figure it out. I know there's certain things that are just going to set me back. Like, the main thing is, do I go with a differential or do I go with a solid axle? I feel like I want to go with a solid axle. I feel like not like a solid axle that belongs in, belongs in, any like real RC car kind of, I guess, that type, with suspension. I feel like I want it to be solid mounted, but again, maybe I'm not thinking right. I don't know. It's that desire to, like what Earl said, build it and they'll come, like that movie, Field of Dreams. You know what I mean? I just want to see if I can make it. I have blocking points, trying to figure out the heck am I going to do about a rear end. Can I actually get, like, in the Traxxas, does anybody know in the Traxxas, the funny car, what is the rear end that's in there? Is that a solid axle? I can't find anything that shows what that rear setup is. It's like when they show the cover popped, it's like you can't see anything in the back. I don't even know how the motor's hooked up. I think maybe like Trash Ninja, like you were saying, like the RJ Speed, maybe I can get like RJ Speed, like maybe rear end or something, but I kind of don't want those tires and wheels. I want more of, like the Traxxas ones, something that actually looks like a dragster. You know what I mean? Not a dragster, but something that actually looks like maybe dragster slash, top fuel slash, not a slash. Parachute landing on the ground and right, the van coming out of the driveway. Oh my god. Right. Yeah, I saw that. I remember that. Now I can remember seeing it. You must have panicked, man. You must have been like, oh my god, there goes $700. Gone. Oh, Jury VRC is still trying to stock down a DB Pro. Yeah. I can't believe that they just wouldn't literally just send you out another Mojave. Are they literally going to fix yours? Are they going to fix your Mojave and give it back to you, or are they just going to give you a brand new one? Low center of gravity chassis? Right. Lower center of, right, yeah. Slash has a low center of gravity? Okay. I don't know. I don't have a Slash. But I feel like I don't want suspension in like real flexible suspension. I just don't feel like, a drag car that I would want would really need much of anything. Let the wheels be the suspension. Who knows? Maybe I'll just lose all traction, but I'm thinking that it's got to be possible, man. Or really tighten up some shocks. Get some real just short throw shocks that pretty much just maybe will take like just a little tiny hit. You know what I mean? Have it literally be straight up and down. That would be the best way, I would think. Barbecue, what's going on, guy? Even with all this lockdown, here I go out multiple times a week on an empty gravel parking lot. There you go. Right. Asterion. You gotta do something. Buy the cheapest Slash, get an LCG chassis and build. I gotta look into, I guess, the Slash stuff, right? Now, when you say buy the cheapest Slash, you mean like, is it when you talk? Because I've never looked in the Traxxas Slash. Is the Traxxas Slash like? Is that like something that you're talking RTR? Are they rollers or you're talking like just buy one off of Craigslist or something? don't even go on Craigslist anymore. Riff Raff, good morning. Good to see you here, man. RJ Speed cars are like only $100. Just add electronics. Yeah. No, bash, break, repeat. You didn't miss much, man. Go with a diff for bashing. RJ Speed dragster kits are a little more and has 2 lengths. No, I am sending. Oh, you're sending it back for a full refund for that Mojave. I know I'm like way behind. I'm sorry about that. 2-length dragster kit plus super stock and a few more. RJ Speed has Pro Mod, right? Pro Mod funny car, you know, like all the regular stuff. Slash LCG is an inch lower than stock chassis. I know, Mets, aren't we special? What's up, Mets? Right. Now, why aren't they releasing the DC-10? Is it because literally it's stuck in China? More affordable than building a Camaro into a drag car? Yeah, a little bit. Grumpy One, what's going on, brother? Good to see you here, man. We're going to get you back into RC at some point, right? Go on, with all the money you made plowing snow this year, you should have a couple of bucks reserved for grabbing yourself an RC. You could get back into it real quick. RC Outlaws, am I a Red Cat fan? I'm a fan of all cars. But do I like the Kaiju? Yeah, okay. So am I a fan of Red Cat? Yes, because in the early days, Red Cat to me was like the underdog that was trying. I was aggravated at, some of Red Cat's, shortcomings, but they've stepped up their game to where I want to say the Camo X4 seemed to be like, this is just in my personal opinion, the Camo X4 seemed to be where they tried to change it up. That's where I think, at least in my mind, that I seem to notice them putting, trying harder, I guess. And it seems like from then on, they're putting out a couple of vehicles. And again, nothing is perfect. Think about what we put these things through. We are asking sometimes way beyond what even their design is. Like racing the Kaiju. That thing is not designed to be on the street, but I'm ripping it on the street. I gotta get that thing. I gotta get that thing moving. I need a bigger area. Something with a long wheelbase. 250 for two-wheel drive. Base model brush slash. Good morning, YouTuber. Vince Vargas. It's a riot. $200 RTR slash is how you did it, but you end up replacing almost everything anyways. Yeah, see, that's what I don't want to do. It's like an RC mediation channel with the chimes. Yeah. Oh, meditation. I'm sorry, mediation. I'm like, mediation channel? Looks like it says mediation. Meditation. I don't know. I can't read. The screen is so small. Trying to read these comments. That's what I'll go with. I'll just say it's the screen, not the fact that I can't read. I actually can read. I don't like to read, but I can. Almost 30. I know, man. Isn't that crazy? Right. thumbs up, man. Jury VRC, thank you for that. I always forget. I should have like a little thing that just says thumbs up. Or I should just go like this. Just tuning in. R5. Oh, the R5 shows up tomorrow? Right. So if anybody knows, Vince Vargas is grabbing an R5. I'll let him tell you what that is. I'd buy a Bandit and a low center of gravity chassis for $150 to $200 for the Bandit. You know what? One thing that I thought about is my uncle actually has RCs. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't have anything to do with them anymore. I should see what's going on with the stuff he has, even if he still has it. Give me a reason to give him a call, too. Say, hey, how's it going? Here's a good question. Why have they not made a bulletproof Creighton diff? No way, Mets. Are you kidding me? Mets, you're too hard on your RCs. That's what it is. But wow, that's junk. Oh, dude, I feel so bad for you. Like, really? This is what? Is this literally like the 4th or 5th diff that you've been through? I think this is like number 4, right? Amazon has a longer delivery. Yeah. Bandit has shorter control arms. I think I'm probably way off. Right, Trash Ninja, get the Arma metal housing, right? Am I that far? Oh, I'm catching up slowly. I'm getting there. So look at that. Trash Pan just hooking Mets up. Ronnie Willits, what's going on, guy? Busted out a speed run. Backflip on your slash this morning. Nice. Where's 5T Badger? 5T Badger. What about Foundry? Where is Foundry? Is Foundry in New Jersey? I think Foundry lives in New Jersey. Gotta get Foundry on here. Foundry might have some insight too to add. Serpent and X-Ray are top of the line drag cars. I actually did go on something that said Serpent this morning. You know, on this thing. I should use my iPad to look at all this stuff. Oh, JJ Custom didn't respond? That was a mistake. If Earl Moorhead calls you and you don't respond, you just lost a ton load of money. Because Earl just says, here's my wallet. Foundry says, oh, talking about your... You guys must be familiar with that, the double tap beep, right? What delivery company does the double tap beep? Does anybody know out there? I don't think it's just here. They always do the double tap. No, it's not the Mandalorian cup. This is the other cup my wife gave me, which is literally going to have to be a different cup apparently now. Are you kidding me? I'm going to have to become a fan of another football team over the Patriots just because of literally one other person. Kills me, man. Kills me. It's funny, though. My wife was asking me, too. She goes, she knows. She's like, so what are you going to do? Are you going to watch those games? Is that going to become your new team? I'm just like, oh, my God. I'm like, literally, you hear the double tap, right? Who knows? Does anybody? Is it just here that they do it? Oh, both FedEx and UPS do it. So FedEx doesn't do it here. It's only UPS. They literally do the double tap, the beep beep. Yeah, OnFa is good. HoBao is actually the one that made their parts, which is why I like HoBao so much. I don't know if you could tell, but you probably couldn't see, but on the table, bring this tripod thing out here. On the table, I've got a couple of parts from that company right here that are supposed to be some upgrades and whatnot, CNC parts and some screws and braces and stuff I don't even know what it is. I just saw it for the vehicle and like, okay, get it. Give it to me. But anyways, whoops. Oh, yeah, that's better. So I think what I was initially what this thing was, it was about the TT. But then when I was grabbing the parts for the TT, because like literally all these parts that I've got are for the TT, with the exception of kind of one. But it was for the TT anyway. Was this right here. I totally forgot that I had a hex conversion kit. So supposedly this is supposed to take it from, you know, the 12 millimeter axle hex, whatever it is, takes that off and it turns it into a 17. So right away, what do I want to do? I want to install them on the bug to see if they'll even fit. I think they're actually for this thing right here. UPS shouldn't be coming here. Nah, there's no double tap. So it's always a sad day when the brown truck just drives by. They don't even look your way. They just keep going. No double tap for you. FedEx has the kaiju on the truck for 2 days. You know what I hate? So, in my location, I'm near the Sagamore Bridge, and it's a canal, right? So they've got a UPS hub right over there. One of the things that I hate is when, and I don't know why they don't do those deliveries, but certain deliveries, it'll show up like you can follow the tracking. You'll see the tracking stops at like nighttime on a Friday, and literally you have to wait till Monday to get it. It's just like drives you nuts because it makes me just want to just drive right down there. A couple of years ago, you actually, if they got your item, they actually had a customer service pickup right there. So like if you didn't want to wait like the extra day or two, or let's just say you wanted your package like early in the morning or whatever, you could just give them a call and say, hey, here's my tracking number, can you hold this package? And they would see where it was in the line or where it was in the truck, and if it was an easy to grab package, they'd pull it off the truck so you could pick it up. I loved that. They don't do it anymore. I think maybe too many people would take advantage of that. I don't know. Fort Myers, Florida. Where's Where's Sergeant J? Is Sergeant J here? I don't think Sergeant J is here either. Anna's not here, which is a good time, I would think, for Anna. Anna should be here. A couple of other people. 24 people in chat. That's pretty good. Amped. You're going to stress test the Dementor? Nice. I'm just checking my thing here. In the hospital money to die, I call it when it's not. How did I like the Gen 8 yesterday? Oh, dude, that was pretty cool. I like the, I definitely like the way you color schemed it. That is pretty cool. I think it may be one of these days I'll open up my Gen 8. Maybe. I don't know. That is a pretty cool color scheme, man. Amazon Prime membership and Amazon Pantry. Right. Is that, and that's the new Prime, right? 3 weeks. It's gonna take 3 weeks for those stupid hoons to get here. Michael, what's going on, guy? Group. Uh-oh. Chef Beardsley's not particularly caring for Mother Nature's weather. It's killing him. But today, I think Chef Beardsley actually should be working on his SCX-24 thing that he's building in his shed. I believe. Nothing but rain where you are too, Jury VRC. Yeah, he did. He did get his engine back. Yep. This is the dog. Ready? What'd I tell you? There he is. He's dragging him this time. Oh, he's not looking my way this time. Dog's right. That's crazy. I didn't realize that this thing could, like before, I didn't realize that this thing could actually zoom in. He's picking the dog up. Oh, wait a minute, he's just patting him. He's got to coax him to get going. No, he doesn't want to do that. Stupid dog has to go to the damn bathroom, you guys. Yeah. No, it's funny. He's like literally staring at me. He's funny. It's the other dog that likes to poop in my yard. Right over by my mailbox. I got like a little landscape detail. And unless I catch him, which I don't always catch him, but every once in a while I'll catch him and he'll be coming over to it. And obviously what he does is he kicks all the mulch into the road. So then I gotta go pick it up along with other stuff. Just chuck it in the woods. Just chuck my mulch into the woods. Chef Beardsley's freaking out. Here he goes. He literally turned the dog around. Sergeant Jay, what's going on, brother? I was wondering if you were going to be here. So what RCC cut there? 2 of them. I forgot I had these right here. These are my hex conversions. I want to see if they're going to fit on the bug. Because I want to run that thing with the DB boots. But they're supposed to be for this. I just want to see if it works. I don't know if it will or not. I have no idea. I actually don't know. I don't know if it'll work. If it works, great. Just converts it to a 17mm hex from a 12. He wants to chase the buck. I do the same stuff when a lot on your porch. Yeah, I'm doing it because it's nice out, you know? It's literally built up move. Look at him. There he goes. It is a riot, right? Oh. He's gonna stop walking him in front of my house. He's just staring at me. Oh my god. Chef Beardsley, you are here. What's going on, guy? Chef Beardsley, everybody go, aw, we feel so bad for you, Chef. Poor Chef, he's not very thrilled with Mother Nature's weather right now. Nobody knowing what's going on, guy. I don't think the belted tires are soft. What do you mean? These things? Oh, these things are soft, man. If you're talking about these, they got 3 different compounds, too. She's killing you. Oh. He stopped again. He's just looking at me. It's such a riot. Anyone who knows who makes a bright metallic violet spray paint. What are you trying to paint up, Riff Raff? Now, you hear that other dog? That other dog bark is the dog that likes to poop in my yard. My neighbor's looking at me too. He's like, what the heck are you doing? It's a riot. Right, Jury Jury VRC is in the same boat as you, man. Just nothing but rain. It's so nice. You're gonna what? You're gonna pour some rum. Sergeant J, didn't you just do a 5K or something like that? I can't hear you.
Is the sink in my bathroom fine to use?
Yeah. How'd that go, Sergeant J? Well, obviously they can see, like, there's a tripod with, like, wires and coffee and RC cars and a table. Kicked your butt, yeah. First run since the ease of the restrictions, right? Oh, you might be building a crawler, Riff. Nice, man. That's all right, you know, to each his own. I try not to, obviously, because it just keeps the channel clean, you know. Some people don't like that. They wonder, well, why can't you say certain words? It's like, because it just keeps the channel clean, that's all. You can always choose different words to say. That's what I used to tell my guys, same thing. They would complain, they're like, but this is a construction company. I'm like, it's not the point. I'm like, when a homeowner shows up, right, and it's a girl, why do you guys all freak out and go, oh, watch your mouth, watch your mouth? There's a lady on the job. It's like, why don't you just take that same, thought, pretend it's like, well, I mean, I was going to say pretend it's your grandmother, but some people have grandmas that are probably worse than them. But everybody would freak out. And the same thing with like kids. Like if young kids came on, the job site, granted they weren't necessarily allowed on the job site, but if it was the homeowner's kids, different kind of story. And they would just be like, oh, everybody. It's just like, the thing is though, is if you train yourself now to not be that way, there won't be any mistakes or, because obviously who's going to get the heat? If all the guys are swearing on the job site, it doesn't look good for, number one, it doesn't look good for the company. Yeah, I know, it makes everybody look like a tough guy, but it doesn't look good for the company, you know what I mean? So that's kind of like, that's the way I've always done it. Same thing with smoking. Smoking was not allowed on my job sites. If you needed to smoke or if you were a smoker, you'd have to walk to the street, and then you couldn't flick your butt. You'd have to pocket it or take care of it or whatever, throw it in the trash. But if you threw it in the trash, you definitely had to make sure it was out, because some of the builders, same thing. That if all of a sudden their dumpster catches fire because you tossed a lit butt in there, because sometimes there's stuff in a dumpster that will ignite. So is 5T here now, or are you just talking about the 5T? God, that's so expensive. Right, chef. You have a kitchen mouth? Yeah. Make job sites look like grade school. Yeah, especially if it was my job site. My job site's definitely, it was important. Bronx Savage, what's going on, guy? Amp RC. Oh, actually, Mets. Weren't you, I'm not trying to give away your location, but weren't you literally like undercover for tornadoes today? Like last night into today or something like that? Mets is still here, right? Or is he like undercover for a tornado right now? Mets was right in line. There must have been like a tornado right in his backyard. Big Mac RC, thank you for that, man. It not everybody likes it, but it definitely works for me, and it definitely made my company stand out, which was a good thing. What construction company doesn't swear? You know what I mean? It's like, what construction company doesn't have like the van, when the van opens up the doors to let out all the guys, that beer cans just come flowing out. You know what I mean? That's actually a true story too. Um, there was this sheetrocker that showed up to the job site, and it was just funny how it happened. So he was talking to the homeowner, right? And one of his guys opened up the side door to the van. And when he opened up the side door, he was actually in the midst of recycling, like I guess must have been for the month, of all his beer cans and beer bottles, right? So his guy opens up the side door to the van, and the bag tips over, and beer cans and bottles all over the driveway right in front of the homeowner. It was, you know how they say it's either classic or priceless? That was literally a priceless situation right in front of the homeowner. It was such a riot. Right. People get, yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, sometimes, George. Yeah, it's kind of that way. I wasn't like that. It was just more like, hey guys, just pretend like it's your young daughter. Do you want, some guy, mouthing off or acting a certain way in front of your kid? Same thing with like, if let's just say like, and I'll say it this way, you guys out there, if you have girlfriends or wives or whatever, and you've got, yeah, you know what I mean? It's just a certain way of talking that, just doesn't always flow right, especially when it's in a, you know what I mean? Kind of a community or whatever. China is going to have a lot of backlash from this crap, right? The hobby industry is most definitely much better in these times. That's what it's much better in these times for sure, except for the fact that where are we getting our parts from? Is it like 90% of our stuff from China? China, Taiwan, wherever. It kind of just doesn't seem to matter at all anyway. Physical shops may not be doing well, right? Now, when you say China's going to have some backlash, what do you mean like backlash? You mean because maybe they could have, told everybody what was going on? I have some thoughts of my own about that, which I'm not going to talk about. Your hobby shop has been closed since day one. Now, Jury VRC, when you say from day one, like what day one was it for you? Because obviously day one, happens, around like, let's just say the United States, or you say like, Europe or whatever. Day one is a different date. So like even Massachusetts right now, I think the last couple of days they were talking that Massachusetts is actually is coming up to that, I guess the peak, I guess. And they're being a little bit more strict, obviously in the higher, populated areas, just because what they want to do is they want to, they want to break that, break that curve or whatever and start bringing it down. So Massachusetts is becoming just a little bit, extra stringent. Not necessarily where I live. Stores are doing that thing where they're limiting people coming in. Like Home Depot, they've actually got a one-way in, one-way out. You can't, I don't even think you can go in and out of the contractor entrance. Or maybe the contractor entrance is actually an exit only. That's what it is. So the contractor entrance is usually, it's a big, big garage door. And that's an exit only. So it's weird though. It's weird to be like shuffled like cattle. You know what I mean? Like they have like, it's almost strategy when you think about it. When you start directing flow of traffic, you also start directing people's eyes. So something else that you start noticing is that when they're directing, so like when you come in the entrance of Home Depot, you can only go straight, okay? Normally you could go to the right and go to like whatever aisle that you want to go to. Home Depot is being very smart right now because they're directing you to only go straight. And what do you think they're doing? They're doing product placement. So you go straight through the aisle, and of course there's like all kinds of stuff that normally isn't there. They're being smart about it. And then once you get to the back of the store, you can go up and down, all your aisles or whatever. But then if you go, let's just say you go in the entrance and you have to hook it all the way down to like, say, tools or roofing or stuff like that, right? They are being so strategic. When you're coming the other way, it's product placement. It's like they're making use of hurting you. You know what I mean? Not hurting, herding you like cattle. Hey, don't you want to buy this? Check it out. We got some new knives. You know what I mean? Got some new hammers. How about some DeWalt, Ryobi? Like they're being smart. They're definitely being smart about it. China is getting suits already? What do you mean, lawsuits? James George, you had a hurricane? Ripped your entire fencing down? You sure it wasn't a tornado? I don't know what happened to Metz, but maybe Metz is hunkered down right now because there's a tornado in his backyard. Right, Ronnie Willits. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Hope we start making our own stuff. I had a question for you guys that I have no clue about. Team Associated, where are they based out of? And are they based out of the same place that they were back in the 80s? Because for some strange reason, I always thought Team Associated was USA. But that might be my just, non-thinking because I didn't care. March 20th for Jury VRC. Wow. Yep. We're only allowed 5 to 10 people in the store. I think we are at like 20 to 50. I think it depends upon the size of the store. And they are asking people to be... Home Depot and Lowe's is closed down? That's nuts because isn't that an essential business? That's crazy. Over here, I think Home Depot and Lowe's is still actually considered an essential business. Yeah, because plumbers, electricians, they still go to Home Depot to get their stuff. If they can't get it from like Snow and Jones or whatever. The first lawsuit was filed yesterday? Wow. That's insane. How does that even work, though? How can you sue another country? You know what I mean? It's like, I'm going to sue California. Earl, I'm going to sue California because you guys gave the rest of us COVID. Actually, it's kind of New York, right? And then technically it's actually Boston, right? Because didn't we have Biogen, I think, in Boston that kind of spread some COVID? So literally just like everybody's suing everything. You had warnings going off? Charles Livingston, what's going on? I don't believe you've ever been here before. I could be wrong. LNR Adventures, what's going on, guy? Lunch break at work? Thank you as usual. Good to see you stopping in, man. 39 days of lockdown for Hector Santos. No hobby shops are open, but they are showing stuff on Facebook. Yeah. Well, that's what my hobby shop is doing. Reckless Hobbies in Wareham. He's been doing Facebook kind of like updates, kind of wish he would do a little bit more, but it's got to be a pain. But he's doing obviously the curbside pickup and all that stuff, it's pretty cool. Techno and Associated is USA, I believe. Now, can anybody confirm that? Kind of like to know. Because while they could be based in USA, are all their stuff, are they getting their stuff from China? But I always thought Associated was USA. Because I thought I remembered. Didn't Associated used to have USA like on it somewhere? Everything where you live during VRC is closed down. Yeah. DoorDash, right? Right. Corporations. Yeah. Well, I know that the small shops. It probably is tough. Probably part of the fact is because it's small. So even the fact that close contact could be an issue, right? Your hobby shop is still open, Eleanor's? Nice. Philip Zelensky. What's going on, guy? I was at Reckless Hobby on... Nice! Now, you were at Reckless Hobbies, like, inside, or were you doing, like, a curb pickup? Associated is USA? Good. Nice. That's good to know. Doesn't Team Associated do drag stuff too? I would like to go that route. If Team Associated has drag car parts, I'd like to go that route. George Selman, what's going on, guy? Good to have you here. Inside, and we did a couple... Oh, you did some laps at the track? Nice, Philip. Good job. Well, Amped RC, yeah, the DR10, obviously. But what I meant was, do they have drag parts? Like, are you able to source your parts from Team Associated to build your own drag car? Because that's literally what I want to do. I want to build like my own chassis kind of thing and then figure out, other stuff. Obviously, there's parts I'm not going to be able to make. Right, Amped. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, the DR10. Yep. The DR10 is 329, I think, right? I was just checking that out today. Or 317. I literally was just looking at it today. Team Associated DR10. 319. Right there. 319 at A-Main. See? I think I couldn't tell. The lag is bad. Yeah, 319 at A-Main. That might be something I have to look into. I do like that DR10. When I saw that, I think that's what more piqued my interest was when I saw the DR10. I was just like, yeah, I could definitely see myself doing something like that. Right, Amped RC, yeah, right. Replacement parts for the DR10. I have my Team Associated Dragster on order, but their release date is pushed because they come from... See? That's the part I don't like. So this stuff is coming from China, just like everything else, man. That's no good. You're waiting for the DR10 to be... Yeah. You know what I've noticed? I feel like I have noticed that the drag scene, at least for me, the drag scene for some reason is getting popular. And I like that fact because I'm totally on board if that's the case. I've got the perfect road right in front of my house for it. As long as I don't slam into mailboxes. Oh, that's a question too. So 132 feet for a 10th quarter mile, right? Why isn't the 8th scale cars, why aren't they running 165 feet? Or do they? I was talking to Chris Suarez on the Facebook group, and he was saying that I guess it's an issue that the eighth scales run the 132 foot 10th scale. I don't know anything about it, but what I would like to do is I've got a wheel. Oh, there's one of those yellow chickadee things. I've always liked birds. We do like the seeds and stuff like that. We usually have birdhouses too. I don't know where the birdhouse went that I built. But yeah. First release date was 15th March. Now late April. Right. Curtis Bishop, what's going on, man? But how's the Hyper TT? It's a good RC. I just think that possibly mine is older stock. The only reason why I'm saying that is because some of the breakage that I'm coming across, while it's minor breakage, well, in my opinion, it's minor breakage. It also has to do with the fact that I drove it in 30-degree weather. That's all my fault. We'll go with that. It's a good small RC. It's small. I definitely feel like the plastics probably could use the armor treatment. You know, the WD-40 that Gus's Customs, talks about. The plastics could probably use that WD-40 treatment. Probably help. It'd probably help with the flexibility of the plastics. But again, I didn't really give the TT a fair shot. The second breakage that I got on it, which was actually this piece right here. So this was the second breakage piece that I got. I think maybe if I throw a little WD-40 on that. But my track, I'm kind of hard on the vehicles, so my backyard track probably really isn't designed for a buggy of that size and maybe what I'm asking of it. Maybe. But probably the WD-40 would help, is my guess. All right, Gus. We'll see you later, man. But Curtis Bishop, you're not changing the subject, man. You just asked the question. It's perfect. Oh, you're just getting back at hobby after a long layoff? That's good. Well, the layoff's not good, but getting back in the hobby, that's awesome. Right, everything is from China and that part of the globe, right? I can't believe I actually caught up to the comments here. Earl, what are you saying? Post that some stores have just started getting them. You mean the DC? Are you guys talking about the DC-10s? Yeah, the DC. Wow. Yeah, DR10 for drag race. Wind chimes are going nuts right now. Oh, it's a DR10, not a DC10. A DR10. Why am I calling it a DC10? I don't even know why I'm calling it a DC10. DR10. That was dumb. Oh, because it's called Drag Car 10? Oh, man. So what is it? Is it a DR10 or a DC10? I don't even know what it is. I put DR10, I think, right? Yeah, it's a DR10. They should call it a DC10. Because drag car would sound better, right? Oh, whatever. Drag racer, right. DR10. Yeah, I know, but drag car, though. Drag car. That's probably why I was saying that. DC10. I don't know. DR10, drag race 10, right? You are still saying DC10 because the original car, which is a DC10? Yeah, I don't know. Dude, I don't know nothing. My mind is so fried. Either way, I think people know what they're talking about, or what you're talking about is, hey, you got that drag race car, the DR10, the DC10? Like, dude, get it right. All right, James, we'll see you, man. Expecting rain. Have to practice jumps. Good for you, man. Just get out there and rip it. Could be a drag truck, a DT10. They have to call that the DT10, right? The Detox 10. 29 people in chat. Holy smokes. These wind chimes are killing it, huh? How bad is the lag? That's not that bad. I think it's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-second delay. It's not bad, I guess. Let's check in Facebook real quick. My cousin's been killing me. So my cousin used to race at New England Dragway. Granted, that's not his vehicle. But I think he should. I think actually in here he should have a couple of his cars. I just gotta find out where they are. But he's got a way of being able to find stuff. Like, see if I can find like his real. He's had a couple of quarter-mile runners. Must be like way far back. He's put so many posts of his cars that he's got right now, which are not drag cars, but yeah, I don't know. He had a Mustang that he just got rid of, box body. Well, anyways, he was able to, he's usually able to like find stuff. So I'm trying to see if he's, he'll be able to maybe locate me something to actually use. This is the Mustang that he just got rid of. Right there. But that's not his real race car. His real race car, I don't know where it is. He's got way too many posts. There you go. That's another shot of his Mustang right there. Guess we'll talk about my servo that never showed up. There you go. Kaiju, right? Could be a DK10 for drag kaiju. There you go. The drag kaiju, right? Right? Why not? You know? I think this thing looks cool with these tires and wheels on, man. This thing actually looks like it would do something, doesn't it? The delay is 5 seconds, so I don't even know if it's in shot. I think it is. We'll just leave it here for 5 seconds. It's got a good look to it, right? It could probably move. Could throw some DB boots on that thing, too. Seeing that I've got the conversion kit. I hope. The only thing is, where's the pins? Maybe it's reusing the pins or something? I don't even know. These are hex conversions. I do believe they are for that thing right there. Hopefully they'll work on the red cap because that'd be awesome. Donkey Kong. Drift King. As soon as I get the what? Drive lines? First person. As soon as I get the drive lines in first person, I see his earn. Mercy guy. I changed Illuma Beast because of your bug, so I put my other big body on it and a wing. Why? That is funny though. Then we have the same body. Yours is obviously a bigger body though, right? That's definitely a small body for that thing. But it looks good though. I think it looks great. You know, little bug slammed. I don't know how long it'll last for, but I plan on ripping that thing. I should put the Max 10 in it that's in my EPX. Then that thing would probably rip, right, Earl? Probably burn it out. Big body with bug body, not big. Oh. Big body with bug body. Bugatti-ish body? Nobody know one? Oh, I gotta charge this thing. It's starting to get low. Okay, Google, what's the temperature? It's actually getting cold.
The temperature in Plymouth right now is 47.
But it feels like what? It's 47, but it feels like 40, and they're definitely right. Maybe in the sun it feels that way, but in the shade right now where I am, it's cold. Let's go. Throw myself in the sun here. There we go. That's better. Way I can be in the sun. Warm my hands up. My hands are getting freezing. Yeah, move this thing over. What's going on here? Couple of screws loose. Those wind chimes are peaceful. Reminds you of Grandma's backyard. Summertime, right? Summertime shine. This thing is like moving down. I didn't realize it was messed up. The weight of it changes the articulation, I think. That's better. Just chill right here in the sunshine. Lean back a little bit, lean back. Kind of soak up that sun. $1,400 horsepower electric Mustang. That's crazy. Right, I like the wind chimes. This thing keeps slowly keeps going down. I don't know. Did that go down again? Yeah, it is. It's like ever slowly going down. There we go. Maybe that'll work. We should call it wind chimes and coffee or something. I don't know. Like I said, I've got to change. Got to change the name of this. It can't stay COVID and coffee forever, because obviously that COVID's going to be gone. So I've got to figure out something else to call this. What are we going to call it? Drag race and coffee? Burnouts and coffee? There you go. Burnouts and coffee. I still want to do that. I want to do a burnout challenge, but I think what's killing me is not having the tires. That's what we should do. Like I said yesterday, I want to do a burnout challenge for the channel. Granted, it's not something that, you know, smaller channel like this. I don't know how many people would be on board doing burnouts with their cars, especially seeing the fact that you're totally wasting a set of tires that you probably can't get right now. You can actually smell these tires. Because these things are sitting in the sun, oh, they just have that. They have that burnout smell. Can you smell it? Oh, they smell good. I just got closer to the tires. They're like roasting in the sun here. They feel nice. Nice and supple. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't believe it's going to take 3 weeks for my tires to come. I just want to do a burnout. Or I want to rip that thing. Do a live burnouts. Nah, it won't work, man. I already went that route. I tried doing that live the other day. It was complete garbage. Whenever you do a live, I've noticed that if there's action, it comes out like junk. With the camera being like not moving around, it seems like the footage like stays stable. But as soon as you start like moving the camera and getting motion, it just looks like junk. And I didn't realize that. I was out by the street thinking like you guys were seeing the bug launches. This thing was going straight. Ended up like garbage. I felt bad. I'm going to leave the video up though. It's a cool picture. You can see some of it. You can hear me talking. You're like, oh wow, that thing's going straight. And like literally, you see like a fuzzed back of a fuzzed back of the bug, and then it like cuts to the fact that it's already gone. It's like, how did it do that? That was so messed up. An all-electric drag pack. Tesla's already kind of there, isn't it? There goes the speed racer kid there with his hot V-dub. Speed racer. But what do you guys think? A burnout challenge for the channel? I'll just do a burnout just because I like doing it. I should do a dueling burnout. Do a burnout in Big Black at the same time as I'm doing a burnout and something else. Did anybody by chance happen to see that burnout video that I did with the Arma Mojave? Came out pretty good. I don't know if anybody saw it. You can hear your Shelby coming a mile away. Oh, anytime you... But did you see the video that I did on the burnout? Mojave burnout? Well, I say it. It was mint. Uh-oh. Earl's got retracted messages. What's going on? Is Earl going on a tangent again? Mailman's here. Oh, Earl, you saw the burnout from the Mojave? Yeah. Gotta admit, it was pretty good, right? What was crazy was the tire actually blowing up. This is the one right here. That's the one that actually popped. It literally popped. That was crazy. This one's all burned out. Threads, just like a regular car tire. It's pretty crazy. They smell good, though. You still smell the burnout. Amped RC has his own Mojave inventory. That's crazy. You like the infraction wheels over the Limitless? Yeah. They look cooler. But obviously less aerodynamic. Yeah, Jerry VRC, man. Having that thing being broken out of the box, that's nuts. The tire was literally laying in the box. That's insane. The way my rear axle was broken was from literally it smashing into a tree. One of the branches ripped the whole A-arm right off. Cannot believe that dog bone stayed in. Larry Mitchell, what's going on, guy? Good to have you here. You had a late night. Larry Mitchell's been lighting up the Facebook site. You broke yours trying to jump to the moon? Oh, that reminds me. I think Hybrid just put out a new video. Yeah. Hybrid just put out RC lunch and chat screw job. RC chat and screw job. What's his name again? 30 something? Hybrid 32494. Clayton Trout, what's going on, guy? Right, Earl. Drop his package from the plane. That's what they call drop shipping for real, right? They literally drop shipped it. That is drop shipping for real. You want to do an 8S Mojave? Maybe your next project. Here you go. Amazon drones, right? Skeet shooting. Oh, that's terrible. How do they figure that that's gonna work? There's no way. That's the first thing that I thought about. Target practice. Like, they're out of their minds. They're out of their minds if they think they're really gonna do drone dropship. Because somebody is exactly what you just said. Skeet shooting right there with prizes. A drag car rocket. Get out of here. I don't have the talent for that. Amazon drone. Skeet shooting with prizes. That's terrible, Chuck Hall. Oh, it's a riot. Looking up the parts right now. Amp, nice. Skeet shooting with prizes. Chuck Hall, that's a winner right there. I wish I could post your comment right on there. Amazon drones, skeet shooting with prizes. Perfect. You know, sometimes somebody says something, it's just like, it's yeah. Dude, you could come up with a shirt for that. You could come up with a shirt for that. Amazon drones be like skeet shooting with prizes. That'd be a riot. That would be such a riot. Speed 7. Good morning, brother. How are you? 21 in the chat. We're dropping them. We're dropping them. Mystery prize in every box. Yeah, the only thing though, his what's the guy's name? The guy that does these Mac repairs. Forget what his name is. The heck is his name? He's really good. He has his own like computer repair thing, and he fixes like MacBooks, and I guess MacBooks are he hates. They're the what they call it, the bane of somebody's existence or whatever it is. Forget what his name is. Ross or something. The heck is his name? How do I find that? MacBook repairs, maybe? Lewis, I think his name is Lewis Rossman. I think that's what his name, Lewis Rossman. I couldn't find it, but it just all of a sudden came to mind. He did this video about, because he was pissed about, Amazon doing, what they're doing, that Prime delivery, whatever, that certain items are no longer considered essential. And yeah, I get some of it, but one of the products that he put on his website that was considered still a 2-day Prime delivery, that'll piss you off. I'm not even going to say what it was, but if you look up Lewis Rossman and I think, Amazon Deliver or Amazon Prime or something, it'll come up and it'll just blow your mind. I cannot believe that's considered Prime. How is that considered Prime? That's the prize you don't want to get. At least I would think you don't want to get. Crackerjack, right? Prize in every box. Amped. Even worse than Depends guy. Way worse than Depends. Like I said, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to put the picture up because, yeah, I just can't. No. All that BS, certain product sellers haven't changed at all yet. Kevin Talbot got his eBay get rich video. Chuck has his eBay sales getting richer. Quick video coming soon. There you go. Well, I mean, it is giving him a form of income. Pretty crazy. Who wouldn't want to be able to do that, right? I mean, I'm a person that, I like to work with my hands. I could never see myself sitting behind a desk job or something like that. I don't have, number one, I don't have the mental capacity for it. I got to work with my hands. I'm a visual learner. But yeah, man, that's crazy. Somebody making money like that, selling stuff on eBay, that's insane. And we're connected. Holy smokes. How does that work? How does it actually stay? 7 people, everybody dumped out. That's a riot. And we are back. Oh my God. It'll probably dump out again. Composting worms. Call Vector to fix the stream. Right. How do you know what's insane is the fact that it stays going? Like, how does it stay going? That happened to me a bunch of times where the streaming device dumps out like completely. The phone actually shut off. A text message or something came through and then the phone just like shut off. You were about to say. Composting worms. Right, the hoons come in 3 different compounds. White, gold, and silver. The whites are the whites are the middle compound, right? General purpose or something, I think they call it. $75% of landfill kitchen waste. Right. Live chat stuck in cyberspace. That's what happened. I went to bed because the live stream dumped out. And I got a buzz on my phone. And I went to go check my phone. I'm like, the live is still going. Like, people are all talking. And I'm just like, holy crap, how do I end it? I literally couldn't end it. I couldn't figure out how to end my own live. It just would not stop. It just kept going. Because I think everybody was still, like, chatting. I don't know how it works. Does it like, does it stop like if everybody finally leaves? Barbecue. Once they get warmed up though, after you do like a little burnout, do they stick even better? Because you're talking about a 1/8 demon, right? I see guys sleeping. Yeah, pretty much. Dude, I went to bed and my phone buzzed. I was like, oh, what the heck is that? And I checked the YouTube and the chat was still going. I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. Wow, your 1/8 scale ran 10 miles per hour faster with good foams? Barbecue, what's a good foam though? You're saying good foams. What does that mean? Do you have like a link you can throw in there? 300 people watching me sleep. It'd be kind of creepy, wouldn't it? How many people have actually been in this thing? It says there's 15 people watching right now. Just chatting with Reckless Hobbies real quick about a couple of things. If you're local to like Wareham and whatever, if you haven't been to a awesome hobby shop, you've got to check out Reckless. I'm telling you, man. Place is absolutely insane. Wareham, Massachusetts, that is. Hostess live stream? Hostless live stream, right. I thought you said hostess. Making me hungry for some cupcakes. We don't need no stinking host, right? Right, you don't. All right, I'm out. See you. Just take my hat off and just throw it right over the thing. All right, we'll see you later, guys. Mr. Wick. What's going on, guy? You're late, but you're here. What's happening with you, brother? In the video you made was on Hoons on your demon, but you went back to foams. Used to make clone accounts of host. Tell them I lost my mod. And as soon as they mod me, boot everybody. Oh, that's evil. Chuck Hall, that's evil. Hosts are overrated? Yeah, they are. Right, Larry Mitchell. Can't wait to see what Earl does for a burnout car. What's for lunch? Yeah, it is lunchtime, isn't it? All right, so that's probably what I'll end up doing. Right at 12 o'clock, so we got in like another 6 minutes. We'll just end this live. I hate to do it, but I've still got to, I got to finish fixing that tub. Yeah. I have to do it the right way. Did anybody see my my tub video? What's going on? This is What's Up Guy Garage, posing as RC Guy Garage, something like that. I don't know. Primal Drax front hoods. Never. Dude, the thing would rip the hoons right off. It would probably wind out the motor so bad. Coming up on 5 minutes, right when it hits 12 o'clock my time. Like I said, I'm just going to end the stream. I'll say it now. Thank you, everybody that came. It's the COVID and Coffee morning check-in. It's actually a lot colder out than I thought it was going to be. Okay, Google, what's the temperature right now?
The temperature in Plymouth right now is 48.
It is not 48 degrees. There's no way. That's wrong. That's 100% wrong. There's no way it's 48 degrees because I'm freezing right now. Al Borland, you know it, man. Primal Raminator on hoods. I think the pumpkin would be sitting on the ground. Dude, the whole hex is the size of the whole hoon wheel. RC Guy's wife pulled the plug. Nah. I know, right, Larry Mitchell? The crash of that. Oh, man. Right. That guy. I keep reporting him. Every time I see him, that Tim, Tom, whatever guy. Hey, great job. Want to be friends? Anytime I see that, it's reported right away. Boom. Get that guy out of here. Raminator looks like the X-Max. What are you talking about? The Raminator looks like the X-Max on 1S. Right. Every single time that dude would pop up, I don't see him anymore. I was even getting double hits from him. There'd be two Toms, same exact damn comment. Reported. Boom, right away. Hate those fake accounts. Right, the honeydew. Right, absolutely, the honeydew list. You're 100% right. Honey, do it now or you get no dinner. I'm okay with that. Meaning I'll do whatever she says. I have no problem with that. If there was really a thermostat on a Volkswagen, that's awesome. Well, the ones they have now, yes, there's a thermostat. Right, Earl. Same exact thing right here. I started going back in all of my videos and just reported every single time. Took a long time for it to disappear. Uh-oh. FAA, safety.gov. Help improve wings, safer skies through something. Safer skies through education. Coming up on 2 minutes, everybody. Then we're going to get out of here. Use Tom on your feedback, right? All right, so I'm just gonna kind of like end it. You know, it's pretty close, pretty much now. But anyways, like everybody, I always say to you, definitely thank you for coming to this live stream. This was COVID and Coffee episode 11. I don't know what the top number of people that we had. I think at one time might have been like 30 people at once, which that's crazy. I mean, we're talking Thirsty Thursday here, so. If you haven't gone over and checked out the Facebook group, it's RC Guy Garage. It's got, you know, obviously pictures of RC cars on it, 3 of them, with a yellowish kind of background and a bunch of like logos, RC logos. But if you got a Facebook account and you want to join that group, it's just a bunch of like good guys. It's basically whoever comes here. It's where we can kind of like, you know, instead of coming here and just having me monologue and then just only seeing a chat, at least you can go live, you can share videos, you can share photos. There are rules to the group. But anyways, like I said, this is COVID and Coffee and morning check-in. We do have to change this name at some point. So on the Facebook group, if anybody wants to suggest some names to change this to, that would actually be great. Once this COVID's gone, that's when the name will change. We'll still try to keep doing this, you know, regular thing. Time frame might change because obviously it'll be back to work kind of deal. But I like checking in. I like checking with everybody. I love the fact that everybody can hang out. Like I said, you know, I say all these lives are great because y'all basically can come over my house and my refrigerator doesn't get raided. So stay tuned for more episodes from RC Guy Garage and also What's Up Guy Garage. I am 2 in the same person. But who do we got here? We got Amped RC, Larry Mitchell, Chuck Hall, Barbecue, Jerry VRC, Dio, Earl Moorhead. And keep going down the list. Trash Can Ninja, Al Borland. You're right, guy. John Wick is here. And I think that is probably about it. I just went through... Oh, Speed 7. Speed 7, you were here. I'm not sure if you are. But, yeah, like I always say, thank you, everybody, for coming to this COVID and Coffee from RC Guy Garage, morning check-in. And we are out. And I actually didn't get to any wrenching. But what else is new? So, we'll see you later. Just be safe out there. Keep your hands nice and clean. Keep that social distance for now. It's important. Get over that curve. If you're an essential worker, definitely, like I've said before, thank you very much to you because you're literally what's keeping things going and people alive. So, yeah, I'm out. So, see you later. Give it a thumbs up, will you? We'll leave you looking at this thing right here. Look at this thing. Doesn't this thing just look sweet? It's actually a pretty cool looking car like that. All right, I'm out of here. Everybody, like I said, thanks for coming. We'll see you later. Do I want to end it? Yes, I do. See you later.